Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have... Hey yo, man, did Chris Brown slap a woman's wig off? Man, say it ain't so, yo. Mac of No Limit has been released. Megan and DaBaby break up. 50 on Buck in the closet. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. Yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. It definitely spreads us out to more folk, man. Notification bell's waiting for you to tap us, so go on, give it a tap. Yo, we got that Cash App in the cut, man, if you feel inclined to drop your boy like a buck or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? And hit that subscribe button if you haven't nothing else to do right now, man. I mean, you listening, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get right to it. Chris Breezy is being investigated by the LAPD for slapping a woman's wig off her head, man. I know it never stopped. Now, look, oh, by the way, yeah, man, keys, you know, he took the day off, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, my keys in ignition. Anyway, back to Chris Brown. He's being investigated by the LAPD, okay? Now, because it's the LAPD, I don't believe it, right? But because it's Chris Breezy, I do. Look, I might be related to this dude, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have family that do stuff like that. Anyway, you ain't come over here for all that. So let me give it to you straight. LAPD showed up at Chris Brown's LA area mansion again, right? Because they showed up for his 32nd birthday party with armored vehicles and choppers. And no, I'm not talking about guns drawn, right? Although it's very possible. Anyway, a woman claimed that Breezy slapped her so hard, part of her weave flew off her head. I want to know, like, if the lady's saying that, I want to be like, yo, what did you say to make that happen? You're like, yo, man, that was wrong. Man, whatever. Okay? Now, look. She said that Breezy slapped her so hard, right? They damn near put her to sleep. Okay? Made her weave fly straight off her head. A small detail that I find of particular interest. Look, small details matter. But does anyone else know of this weave, right? That parted ways with the young lady's head? Anyway, police named Breezy in a misdemeanor battery report, and the city attorney will decide whether to charge Brown for the incident. I'm thinking if he did it, right, that ain't cool, okay? You ain't supposed to hit women. Straight up, man. Unless, of course, they attacked your kid. Then a ninja gots to go. You follow me? Anyway, Chris Brown has provided a response to the accusation, simply stating, quote, "Y'all so damn cap." With a bunch of cap emojis and a laughing emoji. That's all he said, man. Now, considering the LAPD showed up at his birthday party in SWAT trucks and choppers, always looking for a reason to play dress up, I honestly don't believe that the LAPD is telling the truth. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this happened, okay? Videos or it didn't happen, all right? I mean, at this point, everything is recorded. You mean that little incident wasn't recorded? Now, on some massively, on the good news front, artist McKinley Mac Phipps of the No Limit camp has been granted parole by the Louisiana Board of Pardons and Committee on Parole on yesterday after 21 years behind bars. Children have been born, raised, graduated, and been through college during the time that man has been behind bars. Except for what's her name, son? You know, Barbara's boy, right? Who took a year off and threw away them credits. Or so he says. Anyway, No Limit rapper Mac served 21 years of his 30-year sentence after being accused of manslaughter in the death of a teenager who was trying to break up a fight. 30 years for manslaughter. That don't even sound right. Now, in addition to that, right? In addition to Mac's own claims of innocence, a security guard confessed to the that's right, I said confessed to the shooting in a videotaped police statement, which is crazy. Not only that, but days into the police investigation, Thomas Williams, a man who was working security that night at the club, confessed to shooting Victor after another patron charged him with the beer bottle. Despite this, police pursued charges against Mac. A key witness at his trial gave his private investigator an affidavit in 2013 that stated that she was coerced into identifying Phipps as the shooter because of the investigators' threats to charge her. How are these investigators not in jail themselves? After a review of his conviction, right, 4 other witnesses to the shooting told the publication that they were also threatened, intimidated, or outright ignored by investigators in February. In February, they voted him for eligible for parole, if I can get my reading right? And yesterday, well, take a listen to this.
Mr. Phipps, you have received 2 votes to grant your request. I, too, will agree with the panel this morning in consideration that you are granted a commutation of sentence and parole eligibility, and that was signed by the governor of the state of Louisiana. I agree with my colleagues this morning. Conditions after release. I want you to have a strict 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. Anything that's of importance or an emergency, you must approve being out after 9 o'clock from your parole officer.
Okay.
But this is a strict 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew.
Yes, sir.
You are to stay away from bars, nightclubs, casinos, or any places that alcohol beverages are served or consumed.
Bro, under that curfew, right? If I was him, I would be in the crib. Like what they said, be in the crib by 9. I'm back in the crib by 4, 5 the latest. You see, if you see me at 6, I'm being held hostage somewhere against my will. Call the cops. You follow me? But actually, forget that. Don't call the cops. Okay? Whatever you do, keep them far, far away. Let me give a shout out real quick, man. I feel like I've been missing out on my shout outs. Okay. And I love the audience. I love the crowd, man. So, it's all good. Little shout out to, Anthony Shaw. My man said T-Pain cried in auto-tune over this. Darn you, Usher. That makes me think of that video, man. Yo, Source, what's that video is making me think of? You see what I'm saying? Also, I want to give a shout out to Frankie B, man, always holding us down, man. And all the truckers out there, man, that's tuning in to Celebs Source, man. Salute. You see what I'm saying? What is it? Tamika Hamilton said, yo, I like the keys dropping knowledge every video. Nice touch. Can I get a shout out? Well, Tamika Hamilton, you certainly can. Shout out to Tamika. What's her name? Tamika Hamilton. And also, Jess King Productions talking about they had to check into a mental institution because they broke their phone and they couldn't watch Celebs Source. But now that they out, they saved up enough money to get a new phone. I could have sworn Jess posted this before. I believe Jess was actually in a mental institution. I mean, that's what she said. Anyway, we told you a few days ago, right, that DaBaby made a song with Tory Lanez, and Megan suddenly unfollowed DaBaby, and the internet said that was largely connected to the unholy Baby Lanez alliance. But the situation took quite the turn. See, someone tweeted the statement, I guess DaBaby and Tory Lanez cool now because they both shot somebody and they don't have to do no jail time, right? Which is relatively low. And it was stated that DaBaby retweeted that statement. But DaBaby came out and said not only did he not retweet that tweet, but he also couldn't delete the tweet that was retweeted, right? Did you hear what I just had to say? Man, I feel bad for those that were released from prison after that had to hear that. You know what I mean? I have to understand what I just said. Because I barely understood it. I ain't been locked up. Anyway, Baby first stated, Baby got enough problems of his own, right? I don't got no reason to inherit the next mother effer's problems, okay? Y'all chasing the story y'all ain't gonna get. I'm out. Ninja's business while still successfully doing business. He then posted this video of him trying to delete the tweet. Take a look. Now with that vid, right, he added the caption, I don't know what type of Illuminati-ish Twitter got going on. I ain't retweet nothing, but ball if I want to promo. I ain't retweet that silly-ish. Then once people started tagging me and I saw it, I tried to delete it and undo the retweet. Twitter didn't let me. Type of ish y'all on, right? Now, Megan promptly jumped in on that tweet and said, and this all happened during the weekend, man. This is old news, okay? I'm just putting you on just in case you ain't heard it. Megan said, quote, support me in private and publicly do something different. These industry men are very strange. This situation ain't no damn beef. And I really wish people would stop playing it like it's some internet-ish for likes and retweets, okay? Baby stated, you done let those folks get the best of you, thug. I don't got no bad energy for you. You know like I know I ain't no industry ninja. Let them fool you into thinking that you're tripping. Stand on what you stand on without feeling like I'm against you. Stay focused, my G, right? Megan followed suit with her response by saying, my stance hasn't changed at all. Yours has. We already spoke about this in private, and you specifically said, that ain't even no good business move. Why would I promote that ish? But now this ain't your beef. That ain't real. But stay on your, quote, business, my G, right? The baby quickly shot back and said, you ain't tweeting nothing. I ain't tell that ninja directly. I told him the same ish. LOL. Whoever cleared it. So what? It still ain't enough of my business for mother efforts to be feeling some type of way about my pretty chocolate behind. Getting into that, don't feed my people. Right? Close quote. This is like watching a real argument in action. Baby threw out the statement, I don't even go back and forth with my own itches, right? On the net. Now, I'm on this mother effer going back and forth with another ninja woman about some ish another ninja accused of. How the F that work? Y'all ninjas hell. Happy Juneteenth, though. See, this all happened during the weekend, right? We started this itch off with a bang, didn't we? Love you, Meg. He said it. Love you, Meg, right? Trying to keep it light. Now, Meg's mans jumped into the fray with a Molotov cocktail in his back pocket, right? Talk about this matter ain't about no public opinion or internet beef. So a ninja let a lot of that weak-ish slide. Then he added, you a clown-ass ninja doing clown-ass-ish, then trying to backpedal. Ninja, what is it? You don't never gotta address her again, right? Close quote. At least, I think that's how it chronologically played out. It's a whole lot of back and forth, man. He added, you ninjas is corny. A lot of y'all women is corny, right? Wait, did I read that right? Yeah. Any ninja that shoots a woman is pusillanimous. Any ninja that sides with it, condones it, affiliates themselves with it, stands beside that type of behavior is an itch. Any woman that supports it for any reason is an effing sad, bitter, or confused. Right? Is a effing sad, bitter, or confused. Okay, whatever. I think I understand what the man was trying to say. Baby responded by, do you see why I didn't want to cover this story yesterday? Baby responded by saying, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. Right? Look, the situation is hairier than what's her name. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you don't know who I'm talking about. Look, some things are business and some things are personal. As artists, right, the objective is to produce entertainment that you can stand behind and be proud of. All that other personal stuff that goes on between artists is a different situation. What's crazy is all of this started with someone else's tweet. Well, actually, my people told me like, nah. All this started when he recorded that song. That man can record a song, in my opinion. It's a business move. Whatever. Look, at the end of the day, right, which is a statement I hate to say, but at the end of the day, the baby did not pull a trigger on Megan Thee Stallion. And if you ask the baby, hey, should Megan be shot in the foot? How much you want to bet? The baby's going to be like, nah, I ain't down for that. You see what I'm saying? Megan should not have been shot. All right, that was ridiculous. It was some pusillanimous stuff for her to be shot in the first place, man. Real talk, okay? Fast forward to, a couple of days ago? Baby snuck out the room and quietly unfollowed Megan on the gram. Hey, look, rarely are things permanent, man. A lot of things are seasonal. Only your blood relatives, which you can't control, that's like permanent, right? But that's the nature of the blood relative relationship. And your spouse is permanent, okay? Hey, look, you see divorce rates in the country, man. Most things in life are seasonal. And the sooner you learn that, the better, man. See, that's why everything you have, you got to treat it with the knowledge that even the crown does not endure for all generations. Am I making sense, man? Look, that's King Solomon, man. So, it's got to be wise. All right, let's try to wrap this up, man. We're going to speed through these next two stories because that last one was a bit of a doozy, man. You know what I mean? I got to drink my water on that. All right, look, Tasha K dropped a video, last week, where she referenced YoungBuck squeezing his way out the closet. It was messy, all right? 50 got wind of the video and posted this. Yo, take a look.
Tell you this, okay? Buck has hit rock bottom. Buck is living with his trans girlfriend who is his manager, Charlie P's used to be brother. So it's a trans. She's trans now. Okay. So it's Charlie P's manager used to have a brother who is now trans. Okay. And that's who Buck has decided to settle down with. And apparently everybody in, Nashville knows now. Okay. So he's apparently out with his relationship, and Lucretia, she's like, you know what? I want his ass to go to jail, okay? I'm tired of him beating on me because I've caught him with many gender women as well as gay men, okay? And I'm tired. And one of the trans girls actually just came out a few months ago and announced that, I don't know why she was doing it.
Now 50 added the caption, shaking my head. Why he didn't just say he was gay? There's nothing wrong with it, Buck. But you can't be putting your hands on a woman because she keep catching you. Close quote. Crazy stuff. I know. Look, I almost want to say 50 keeps the pressure on him, right? But 50 just reposted something that the man is said to have already done. It's like 50 is just saying, look at the man, look at him, right? Is anybody gonna help him? You let us know what you think. Are there trash women out there along with trash men? Are they made for each other? And what kind of relationship does that make? 50 on Buck coming out the closet. Buck hasn't openly stated that he came out the closet, but if he's staying with somebody, I don't know, that sounds messy. Chris Brown, well, that's kind of messy too. Yo, let us know what you think in the comments below, man. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.